Yo, what is up? Welcome to the first bonus module where I want to talk about redefining success and purpose. For the longest time, dude, I subscribed to the generic idea that success was something to be achieved through a specific outcome of more money, getting with more women, being more jacked, etc., etc. However, with time, I learned that success should be defined by a culmination of the things that are in my control, not what I can't control. This means focusing on the process over outcome. Success doesn't mean having more material things. It's about being in tune with your natural frequency so you can live a life that is authentic and fulfilling by working on the projects that you're passionate about and making a living out of it so you can sustain yourself in the world that we currently live in. This means you reward things that are in your control, your actions, your effort, your intention, rather than tangible outcomes. One of the biggest personal examples I have with this is about my YouTube journey where I don't have a lot of subscribers, or like I don't have thousands and thousands of subscribers on any media platform right now. But that's not, and that's how our society in some sense measures success on social media. But I really had to change my mindset on this because and tweak it and look at it from a perspective of it doesn't really matter what my audience size is, or whether I have thousands or thousands of subscribers or people watching my videos or not, because it's not just for the purpose of helping others that I make videos. I make videos to help myself, and I record videos as reminders to myself. Even this course that I laid out, like, yes, and it's something that I created for the intention of helping others, but it was largely stemming from the need of my younger self. Like, I really wish I had something like this when I was younger and allowed me to learn all these things in the way that I am putting it out. And in a way, I'm honoring my younger self by doing this. And that also just feels so fulfilling and humbling for and gratifying for me. On that note of that, on the YouTube subscriber things, I also wanted to recognize that instead of focusing on subscriber count, I focused on or shifted my focus to, am I continuing to stick to my posting schedule? Am I continuing to put out the best videos that I can? Am I thinking or talking out the things that I really want to talk about rather than just making videos to make videos to satisfy the algorithm or something? These are things that I've genuinely sat with over years because I've been making content since 2020. In fact, I've been making content here and there since like 2019. That's when I first started making like very short videos randomly on Instagram. Once every few weeks, I would post one. But 2020 was when I finally officially started an Instagram platform dedicated for content creation. And slowly that evolved into creating a YouTube channel as well. And now I have a Threads platform, all these different places where I continue to put out my thoughts and reflections and really allow people to come into my life so they can hopefully learn and derive some learnings from my experiences and as I continue to go about life. But I will say the videos I record now are also largely a reflection of how I want to hear those things myself and how I want to be reminded of those core concepts and learnings that I'm sharing with others. One of the other things I quickly want to mention is that health is key. Success, success does not need to come or should not be coming at the expense of your health. Everything else can fall apart, but if health is not the foundation, then everything you gain or you get or receive in life is useless anyways, bro. What are you gonna do with the money if you have major health issues that inhibit you from traveling or moving around in a city or just go about your day without having pain? Like, you know what I'm saying? money is only good and amplifies what's already within you. It's not going to give you new meaning or purpose. On the note of purpose, I want to really importantly mention that the purpose isn't to achieve a goal. The purpose is not to get to a final destination. The purpose is you. This is something that I've heard David Goggins say. The purpose never leaves you because the purpose is you. Self-discovery and living up to your full potential. Not a job, not a profession, not an end destination, etc. The purpose is getting to know yourself and your potential through hard work and meaningful projects. Everything that you experience, everything that you go through teaches you something that helps you learn more about yourself and your place in the world if you continue to choose to look at it that way. In fact, on this topic, in chapter 2 of the Bhagavad Gita, it says, "On this path, effort never goes to waste, and there is no failure. Even a little effort towards spiritual awareness will protect you from the greatest fear." This is something that I've really learned and embodied over the past few years. There is no failure in this pursuit for me, because regardless of whatever the result ends up being, I know that I learned something about myself that allows me to stay in touch with who I am and continue to work towards things that mean something to me and hold some sort of, I wanted to use the word purpose, but hold some sort of meaning for me. I'll end it at that. So I want you to think about your personal definition of success and purpose and reflect on how they align and what changes you need to make to harmonize the two in your life. I'll wrap the bonus module up here. I really hope I really hope that this idea of redefining success and purpose ties into the goals that you set out to accomplish for yourself throughout the course, and hopefully makes you reconsider the whys behind the goals that you set out. With all that said, I will wrap it up here, and I will see you in the next bonus module.